Hi, it's KarenLee of Love Encore. Welcome to my show via Skype with Nancy Sutton Pierce, the
Jamaica lover Hedo.
and we're here to talk to you about alternative lifestyles.
Living your designer life.
Well, tell me a little bit about, you had a transformation of sorts. How'd that start?
I've always been probably a little bit edgier than most, just always more curious about life and wanting to live my authentic life. Many years ago, my husband and I talked about going to a resort in Jamaica called Hedonism. And I was really nervous about going to a place like that because we're not swingers. We had heard all the stories, the notorious stories about hedonism, and I was afraid that it was very male-dominated and that I would feel attacked.
For those of us like me who have no idea what hedonism is, what, in a nutshell, what is it?
It's a beautiful resort in Negril, Jamaica. It's lifestyle friendly. Clothing optional. It's adults only. It's very sexy. I actually do a lot of filming there for Playboy TV, Penthouse. It's been in existence for 33 years. It draws people from all over the world that just want to kind of explore their own personal boundaries. We talked about it for 10 years.
So like once a year you bring up, hey, remember that hedonism idea?
Probably more often than that.
Who brought it up, you or your husband?
Both of us were curious. Okay. So we went.
So were you like a straight couple? Pretty like typical, normal, 2 dogs, 3 kids?
3 kids. We have a cat. We have a home. We're medical professionals. We have grandkids. We're very monogamous. We're very much in love. We watch TV at night on the couch together.
Yeah. I mean, both of you had this urge to try something different.
We had been on a couple of cruises. One of the cruises took us to St. Martin, and we went to Orient Beach.
So nude beach that pretty much nobody should be nude on that beach.
We tried it. We went out in the water and sheepishly took off our bathing suit, blushingly crept out of the water and quickly sat on a lounge chair. It was exciting.
Okay.
And so we thought we would like to do more of that. And I've always been a little bit probably more of a nudist than my husband. Being nude in public is not a big deal to me. We decided to venture out and to go to hedonism. And after our first 36-hour day, we fell into bed and just went, oh my God, we have to come back here again. Okay. We met the most fun, interesting, lively people of all ages, all walks of life, all sizes and shapes.
Okay, but let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What happened in 36 hours?
We partied, we danced, the disco was hot. It was like a circus of sexy.
Are people naked dancing on the piano?
Not always. I mean, that does happen occasionally, but more so people dress very sexy.
So there was a wild 36 hours. Now, were you at that point doing anything sexual besides being with your husband? Or?
No, it just ramps us up.
Okay, so you have great sex when you're there.
Oh, yes. Yes. Morning, noon, night, and snacks.
Oh, boy. Neither one of you complained.
No, that's why we go back a couple times a year.
I mean, those are the pros, obviously. Are there any cons to doing this? Like, do you get jealous ever? Do you feel any kind of like discomfort?
There's always going to be tests. Anytime you add alcohol and sexuality. We fortunately don't drink very much. We have a very solid marriage and great communication. So anything that comes up, we're able to talk it through.
I just interviewed a porn star, Alexis Golden. She and her husband started the swinging lifestyle. Their way they keep their marriage together and solid is the same thing that you're saying. It's communicating. Always being with each other. Now, I don't know if that's something that you guys do as well.
We both work very hard in our regular life. So when we go on vacation, we're just craving that time together.
Sure.
Pretty much together 24/7. We've been going for 10 years now, 25 times.
Woohoo! You're regular. Well, now you got your name. And what's your name?
Well, Jamaica lover Hedo. Right. I have an exotic lifestyle retreat that I'm putting on in April.
What's going to happen at the exotic lifestyle retreat?
There'll be a lot of single people coming to that one. It's open to couples, singles, a lot of single women. And we're bringing some exotic entertainers, both men and women. Even things like tug of war, kayaking. We're doing body painting. We're doing oil wrestling. I mean, we've got some really fun things planned.
Crazy stuff, yeah.
For the week, yeah. I'm a yoga therapist, so I teach sensual yoga and massage there. So I'll be teaching my yoga classes.
I know you tried to get me to go, and I was contemplating, and then I totally chickened out. It took you 10 years.
It did. It took me 10 years. And honest to God, after that first 36-hour day, I was thinking, what was I waiting for?
Right, right. What were you waiting for? Let's think about it.
I was waiting for more information. There wasn't a me out there helping women understand what hedonism was about. It awakened me back to my sexuality because I was in my 40s. I was a grandmother already. That's a role that you have to play, and you go, okay, well, am I not supposed to be sexy anymore?
Yeah, are you sexy
I'm
after 40?
right,
I
right.
think so. That's why we
Well,
reinvented the word cougar to be not the cougar,
exactly.
but the sexy woman that is within all of us, no matter what age, but especially when you get older.
And that's what hedonism did for me. It woke her back up. And I see that happen every time I'm there. I see women of all ages come who aren't maybe secure, concerned about their bodies
Yeah, yeah.
or their age or their scars. They are made to feel beautiful and sexy and desirable, and it's just amazing.
Nancy, thank you so much. If there's another clone of another cougar like me, it's Nancy Sutton Pierce here.
Jamaica, then LVR Hedo. They can find me on Facebook.
Yeah, check her out on Facebook, and of course subscribe to my channel, KarenLee Potter, here on YouTube. And we love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.